Moshe Rabbeinu says to Klal Yisrael, Atu Yisrael, Ma Hashem Elokecha Sholem Imoch. What is Hashem asking of you? So over here, the Balaturim cites the Gemara. It should not be read Ma, but it's alluding Meo. Meo Hashem Sholem Imoch. What is this referring to? Kuf brachas b'chol yom. That a person has an obligation to say 100 brachas every day. V'chein yesh b'posuk kuf osius. In this posuk, there were 100 letters to correspond to the Mea brachos. Originally, it was legislated, it was enacted by David HaMelech, because there was a plague, and he became aware, because Klal Yisrael were not acknowledging HaKadosh Baruch Hu so many times, so then they had actually legislated that a Jew should say Mea brachas b'chol yom, kuf brachas b'chol yom. Now the Rambam, in Hilchos Brachos, writes that we have many different kinds of brachos. The Torah obligation is Birchas Hamazon, as we have in this week's parsha, V'chaltav Savoto V'irachto. And then there's Birchas Hanenin, which are only rabbinical. Then there's Birchas HaMitzvos. Before we do a mitzvah, every mitzvah is predicated on a bracha. Then there's Birchas Shevach V'Hodah. We give praise to Hashem in various situations. Birchas Shevach V'Hodah, Birchas HaShachar, Birchas Shevach V'Hodah, praise to Hashem. So the Rambam writes, Kashem Shevorchen al Hanoyo, just as one says a bracha, one has benefit, eating, drinking, Chem Vorchen al Kol Mitzvah Mitzvah Kach Yasa Oso, Ubrachos Rabos Tignu Chachomim. Chazal promulgated many brachos, Derech Shevach V'Hodah, V'derech Bakosha, and the times we supplicate Hashem. What's the value of this? K'dei liskor es abore tomid, av bishlo nene v'lo mitzvah, that a Jew should always be cognizant and remember Hashem continuously, although at that moment he was not nene and he didn't do the mitzvah. So even Birchas Shevach V'Hodah, you see a tree, beautiful tree, a beautiful person, a beautiful animal, thunder, lightning, a mountain range, an ocean, whatever it may be. Every situation continuously, you do your bodily function. You have an obligation to acknowledge Hashem that you have the ability to do the bodily function. But what's the value of it? They liskor as abori tomid. That you should always have Hashem in your mind, cognizant. The Gemara tells us that a bracha which does not have Shem Malchus, the Shem Hashem, and acknowledging Hashem as Melech, it has no value whatsoever. So it's not enough to remember Hashem as God. It's Hashem Elokeinu Melech. It's Melech. Oh, he's the king. Everything, that's Achdus Habore. You have to understand that everything emanates from him. And therefore, that's Mo Hashem Elokecha Sholem Imoch. What is Hashem asking of you? Mo, Meo. And therefore, the pasuk continues, to love him, to revere him. Is he asking so much? And the Gemara asks the question, V'chiyira milter zutrasi, is it such a small thing? So Gemara said, yes, for Moshe Rabbeinu it was small. Moshe, being where he was always cognizant. But us, how do we achieve that? How do we create that mindset, that continuous cognizance, that's Mea Brachos, Ma Hashem, Sholem Imoch, that's the 100 letters in the pasuk which allude that if a person says Mea Brachos every day, that will create that consciousness and that cognizance, and therefore the Yiras Shamayim, the Ava, is not that difficult.